Happy Groundhog Day. This is a study on horses of the Bible. Psalms 32:9. Be ye not as the horse, or as the mule, which have no understanding, whose mouth must be held in with bit and bridle, lest they come near unto thee. Revelation 6 is the story of the seven seals, which was delivered by some horses. This is Revelation 6, the ESV, the English Standard Version. Now I watched when the Lamb opened one of the seven seals, and I heard one of the four living creatures say with a voice like thunder, "Come." And I looked, and behold, a white horse, and its rider had a bow, and a crown was given to him, and he came out conquering to conquer. And when he opened the second seal, I heard the second living creature say, "Come." And out came another horse, bright red. Its rider was permitted to take peace from the earth, declare war, so that people should slay one another. And he was given a great sword. When he opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature say, "Come," and I looked, and behold, a black horse. And its rider had a pair of scales in his hand. And I heard what seemed to be a voice in the midst of the four living creatures saying, "A quart of wheat for a denarius, and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius. And do not harm the oil and wine." When he opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth living creature say, "Come," and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and its rider's name was Death, and Hades followed him, and they were given authority over a fourth of the earth, to kill with sword and famine and pestilence, and by wild beasts of the earth. When he opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of those who had been slain for the word of God and for the witness they had borne. And they cried out with a loud voice, "O sovereign Lord, holy and true, how long before you will judge and avenge our blood on those who dwell on the earth?" Then they were each given a white robe and told to rest a little longer until the number of their fellow servants and their brothers should be complete, who were to be killed as they themselves had been. Okay, I'm not going to read the whole Revelation 6 because this story is about horses. Here's another one. Jeremiah 11:9. Actually, I'm sorry, this is Zechariah. The first chariot had the red horses, the second black, the third the white, and the fourth dappled. Now my phone is ringing, it's Charlie. Okay, the first chariot had the red horses, the second the black, the third the white, and the fourth was dappled. I looked that up, it said patchy. All of them were powerful, and I asked the angel who was speaking to me, "What are these, my Lord?" And the angel answered me, "These are the 4 spirits of heaven going out from the standing in the presence of the Lord of the whole world. The one with the black horses is going towards the north country, the one with the white horses towards the west, the one with the dappled horses towards the south. When the powerful horses went out, they were straining to go throughout the earth." And he said, "Go throughout the earth." So they went throughout the earth. And Zechariah 6, I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, there came 4 chariots out from between 2 mountains, and the mountains were mountains of brass. In the first chariot were red horses, in the second chariot black horses, in the third chariot white horses, and in the fourth chariot grizzled and bay horses. Then I answered and said to the angel that talked with me, "What are these, my Lord?" And he answered and said to me, "These are the four spirits of heavens which go forth from standing before the Lord of all the earth. The black horses which are therein go forth in the north country, the white go forth after them. The grizzled go forth to the south country. And the bay went forth and sought to go that they might walk to and fro through the earth. And he said, Get you hence, walk to and fro through the earth. So they walked to and fro through the earth. Then cried he upon me and spake to me, saying, Behold, these that go to the north country have quieted my spirit in the north country. Revelation 14:20. The winepress was trodden without the city, and the blood came out of the winepress, even into the horses' bridles, by the space of 1,600 furlongs. Revelation 9:17. I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and of brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of the lions, and out of their mouths issued fire, smoke, and brimstone. Zechariah 1, I saw by night, and behold, a man riding upon a red horse, and he stood among the myrtle trees that were in the bottom, and behind him were there red horses, speckled in white. Deuteronomy, that's the law, 17, he shall not multiply horses to himself, nor cause the people to return to Egypt, to the end that he should multiply horses. For as much as the Lord has said unto you, ye shall henceforth return no more that way. Judges 10:4, somebody had 30 sons that rode on 30 asses, ass colts. They did have 30 cities, which are called Havoth-jair unto this day, which are in the land of Gilead. White asses is in there, 5:10. Every one of them had some white in it, Genesis 30:35. Proverbs 26:3 says, a whip for the horse, and a bridle for the ass, and a rod for the fool's back. Isaiah 36 says, Now therefore give pledges, I pray thee, to my master, the king of Assyria, and I will give thee 2,000 horses, if thou be able to part to set riders upon them. If thou be able on thy part to set riders on them. Ezekiel 26:10, by reason of the abundance of his horses, their dust shall cover thee. Thy walls shall shake at the noise of the horsemen, and of the wheels of the chariots. He shall enter into thy gates as men into a city wherein there is made a breach. 2 Kings 6, there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it until the ass's head was sold for 80 pieces of silver, and the fourth part of a cab of dove's dung for 5 pieces of silver. Song of Solomon's 1:9, I have compared thee, O my love, to a company of horses in Pharaoh's chariots. Revelation 19:11, I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon it was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. There's a story of Balaam donkey in there, the talking donkey. I'm not going to read that right now, but that's Numbers 22. The word horseback is in there 5 times. There's a law at the bottom of my page here. My website is wheresciencemeetsreligion.blogspot.com. But I have a law. It's 15 U.S. Code 1824, unlawful acts. The following conduct is prohibited. the shipping, transporting, moving, delivering, or receiving of any horse which is sore, with reason to believe that such horse, while it is sore, may be shown, exhibited, entered for the purpose of being shown, or exhibited, sold, auctioned, offered for sale, in any horse show, horse exposition, horse sale, or auction, except that this paragraph does not apply to shipping, transporting, moving, delivering, or receiving any horse by a common or contract carrier, or an employee thereof in the usual course of the carrier's business or employee's employment, unless the carrier or employee has reason to believe that such horse is sore. Happy Groundhog Day.